We need to write our answer in scientific notation and as a number without exponents. So that's just telling us what to do when we get done. But we just have to simplify this problem, and we've got some multiplications to do and a division. All of those numbers are in scientific notation, and what we don't want to do is have to expand each one of those out and then work with these really big, long numbers, do all our multiplying and dividing, and then have to condense it back. So we'd much rather be able to work with it in this form, and we are allowed to do that. For the multiplying that's on top, all we need to do is multiply the 2.5 and the 4.8, and then we'll multiply the tens, and to do that we just have to add their exponents. So when we work this out, 2.5 times 4.8 gives us 12, and 10 to the 5th times 10 to the negative 4th, when you add those exponents you get 10 to the first power. On the bottom then, 7.5 times 1.6, that also ends up being 12, times 10 to the, and we add the exponents, 8 plus negative 5 is 3. Okay, and then for the division, we can also do that in scientific notation. Again, we just divide the two numbers that we're working with. 12 divided by 12 is 1. And then times, and then do the same thing with the tens. Now when you're dividing with exponents, remember you subtract the exponents. So in your head you're thinking top one minus bottom one, 1 minus 3, and that's a negative 2. So it's 1 times 10 to the negative second power. That's our answer in scientific notation. And then without exponents, so in other words, take this out of scientific notation, which remember that's where the exponent just tells us how many places to move that decimal point. So we're starting with our decimal right after the 1, and it needs to go 2 places to the left since it's negative. So 2 places, it ends up there, we add a 0, and so our answer without exponents is 0.01, or 1/100th.